welcome back to my channel. I Can Sew. I am Kendra, and what is going on here? What's going on? I'm Kendra, and I wanted to share something that I'm going through right now in my sewing journey. So, I decided to participate in what is called the Sewing Bowl Challenge, and it is on Instagram. It's hosted by Salon Mashan. That is her Instagram name, Salon Mashan. So it's SalonMishawn. So please do check her out. If you're looking to get more information on this challenge that she does every single month, look up hashtag Sewing Bowl Challenge. And of course, I will have this in the description and in the title of this video, so you'll be able to find it. So what she came up with was a creative idea to put together multiple sewing elements into one piece, into one challenge, and give you a duration of time in which to get it all done. So she took 7 different bowls. She put a lot of different options in the bowls. And then she, when you say, hey, yeah, I'm interested in signing up, then she does an Instagram story video where she's picking the elements out of the hat. You have to take all 7 elements, combine it into one, and come up with something in order to meet the challenge. So I was excited about this for so many reasons, some of which include I'm trying to fabric bust. So I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the fabric in my sewing room so that I can then go back and buy more fabric. Secondly, I want to be more involved in the sewing community as a whole. Because of my schedule, I usually don't have time to do a whole lot of sewing. Thirdly, I want to challenge myself and force myself to use one of the many patterns I have in my closet or in my sewing room. I have over 100. And so that is one of the reasons why I decided to join this. Plus, I'm really bad on time. So my time management skill, I don't want to say is lacking. I just don't take the time to work straight through anything that I sew unless it's like dire. Like I think the masks that I've sewn have been the fastest that I've sewn things because people actually need them on a certain timeline. Other than that, it takes me months to finish something. So if you ask me something today, it's August, you'll get it by Christmas. Listen, it is what it is. So back to the challenge. So she drew multiple things on the hat. Now, she got on there and she tagged me, Can Sew Fit, for those of you who do not remember, who are not following me online so far, which I put part of the challenge on Instagram. So if you have Instagram, you should really get on there to look to see what I'm doing. And then she does a video where she is selecting the different elements of the challenge out of these bowls. And she was so excited. So the first thing she chose was indie. Yes, so the pattern type, or what is it? What kind of pattern brand, right? So the options I think were like one of the big 4, the big 4 to me are Butterick, McCall, Vogue, and Simplicity. One of the big 4, or she had like a quick set, like she would name one, or you'd have to draft your own pattern, which would have been my nightmare. But the second to my nightmare is an independent pattern because out of all of the pattern brands, I don't have anything that's independent. So, and what did she select for me? An indie pattern. Oh, the nerve. So then, second item up is what type of garment or what type of item am I going to sew? Because I don't think it has to be a garment. I've seen like arts and crafts stuff too. I got dress, caftan, or apron. Not bad, not bad. That's okay. Except for the fact that I have to find an independent pattern. And you guys know that I don't sew things. One of my biggest roadblocks in sewing is I don't sew things that I wouldn't wear. And I'm not that adventurous in trying to wear different things. So the next thing she picked, speaking of my lack of adventure, print on print. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to move on past that. Next up, we're on number 4 so far, right? Stretch. I'm looking at my thing here because if you see here is where she picked. In case you're wondering, what am I reading? So not only do we have to have an independent pattern that has to be a dress, caftan, or apron, it has to have print on print, and it has to have stretch. But Michonne was clear to say to me, and thank you very much, Michonne, that it doesn't have, the whole thing doesn't have to stretch, right? It just has to have some stretch element to it. I'm going to get back to that in a moment. The next thing she picked was what was new to the month of August, and that was challenge a friend. So I did ask another YouTuber on here that I kind of like chat with we don't chat, we comment on each other's stuff. And she was in the middle of another project right now, so she could not do it. And and then I asked another friend of mine who I actually know in person, who's online and stuff as well. And she has her sewing machine packed up for her own reasons. So she's not sewing right now. Now, if I thought about it, I'd ask the great Viv Mom Sews or my aunt, who would have definitely done the challenge with me. She's very supportive in everything that I do. But I was so like flustered by the other option or the other elements that I didn't even think about the two of them. Next, we have blue. They have the colors. Like I've seen natural neutrals. I've seen like actual color. I've seen different things of that nature, right? I got blue and orange. Let's do another recap here, people. Indie pattern that has to be a dress, caftan, or apron with a print on print element, some stretch to it. And now, blue and orange have to be in this garment somewhere. Now, when we go back over, now I talked to Michonne about the challenger friend. The fact that I asked somebody whether they say yes or no is enough. So that is, we can check the box there. But adding the other 5 things together really, really, really freaked me out because if I plucked any one of those elements out, it would be a cinch for me. But the combination of them all, my heart dropped from like level 10 down to 5. And I had 3 weeks to get this done, which started on August 1st. She pulled all these August 1st. And if you guys do not know, today is August 16th. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this week here, today's Sunday, that this week here is my last week to get this done. So I'm giving myself. So um I have until like the 21st, right? And that's 3 weeks. Yeah. So anyhow, I was in my room yesterday. I did order a indie pattern, which when it came here, I don't like it, but I know I don't like it because I can't figure out what print to put on print. So I'm gonna give it its own fair shot and sew it separately and then do a separate review on that pattern because it's a cute pattern. A lot of people wear it, but it does, to me, it doesn't look good with the different colors. So outside of that, I was in the room last night really trying to figure out like what I'm going to do. Just imagine fabric everywhere, pattern, this one pattern sitting in front of me. And my mom calls. So she was going through the ideas with me and trying to help me design this out and really thinking about some things. And she gave me great ideas. She's like, listen, you can cinch the waist with elastic or the arms with elastic, and that's your stretch. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, great. I need to figure out a way to alter the pattern, because you think about a pattern just being the base template that you can manipulate any way you want. Then I can, then I can make, I can do that and still come up with a look that I would wear, um, and see how that works for me. So that is great because I think I am gonna add an elastic waist to this dress that I have, that I bought, and that may make it look better on me because when I did a test run and I put a belt on, I liked how it looked with the central waist. With that being said,
I am in the Sewing Bowl Challenge. So you can follow me on Instagram at CanSewFit, KanSewFit. And you can follow Salon Mashawn, SalonMishawn. She has she's connected to all the people who have participated in this challenge. I think this is the third month. Um, and I hope that I get out of this what I intend to get out of this, which is to connect me to the sewing community, challenge myself to do something new, get rid of some of the fabric that I have in here, and then ultimately just have something in my sewing journey that I can share with you all. So please stay tuned to my next video, and I will check you out later. Bye.